What's going on, Joe fans? Mr. 1013 here with a new review. This time we're going to check out G.I. Joe Classified Series figure number 155. We have Darklon from the Iron Grenadiers, and I believe this is Destro's cousin. I didn't have this figure when I was younger, but I was definitely aware of him. I had a lot of Iron Grenadier stuff, but I didn't have him. I had Voltar. But I didn't have Darklon, but we here today, and we got him in Classified Series form, and this is his first time in the Classified Series. Now, we got Metalhead last year, I believe, and we got some Iron Grenadier soldiers and things of that nature, so they're trying to fill out these sub-teams now, which I think is very dope, so I can expect seeing an actual Iron Grenadier Destro coming soon, and I think he's going to be an amazing figure as well. But let's talk about Darklon. So let's get a close-up and comparing him to what he originally looked like. They pretty much got him dead on for an upgrade, you know what I mean, for the G.I. Joe Classified Series look. So they're definitely, as I'm looking back and forth, pants are a little bit more orange, you know what I mean. The bottom parts are a little bit brighter again with these muted colors, and I think that's a great job that they did, that great decision that they made by doing that. But the match definitely looks a lot better upgraded, you know what I mean. They did it as slimming this part down versus having it flare out. Here this looks really good. Maybe Destro's cousin, he has some green skin in his eyes. Do we know the lore? We need to check out the lore of Darklon to see what got him looking a little reptile-ish, you know what I'm saying? Like some reptilian kind of vibes, but a nice little solid, bulkier figure. Again, very clean paint apps on here. Holster is very nicely done here. I think this is the first time we got a holster like this on a figure. Originally this was all black, but we do got the hits of the orange to match the pants, down here. I like just like that, how it all flows through the figure. Nice paint apps on the tiger stripes on here. The original one just had like black slashes, so I'm glad they actually made like this actual print. Very nice. Oh, down here we got some big grenade, look like grenade launcher shells down here, which is actually it's a separate piece, but I think this part is glued on here so it won't just continually slip off of the figure, which was a great decision. I don't know how he in combat with these jokers, but he's here. A very nice touch on this shot with a nice sheath, with the hits of the shiny metallic silver down here as well, so that is very nice. We got some paint app issues down here. Going to the back again, very clean across the back here. Pistol holder on the back, and this is actually all molded. Nice hit of the arm guard, the shoulder guard up here. Very clean. And let's going back up to the mask just a little bit, just touch on that a little bit more versus what it looked like. This is very nice, man. The details on it, we got some nice vents going through here. Nice touches of the silver on that as well. The mask look really dope. I wish the mask. No, you know what? I like the mask how it is. I was gonna say maybe have some scratches and things on there, but no, this is a very clean mask. And or if it would have been that, like, you know how sometimes on the classified figures they had that kind of metalish paint, or like the dust scratches on there, almost similar to this color, but I see why they did it. But it's that's just me talking and reviewing the figure. So gauntlets look really good. I believe on the figure, let me look, he has a glove on one hand, and this hand is like all green. So I like the decision of having like the black and green kind of gloves on this figure. And yeah, very solid, man. Very solid. We're going to get into the accessory. So he comes with an alternate head sculpt. I won't be using this one. It's pretty wild. But I won't be using this one. It's cool. You know, it got the tongue hanging out. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, if they would have gave it more paint apps, maybe you can distinguish a lot, but it's like all silver. So you got the like it's a skull with a tongue hanging out with the teeth right here on the side and up at the top. Then you got the red eyes, kind of squinty. It's cool. You could probably make another character or use it for another character. I definitely won't be using it on mine, but there we have it. His accessories are very dope though, man. He has this nice blade right here. He also has this sword, which is very cool right here with the red stone in the middle, red head at the bottom. See, it was like a claw holding another stone down here. Paint apps are a little shady right there. So a little, that red on top of that black. It's done real good right here. But on this side, it's kind of thin layer of red. But the blade is actually dope, man. This is a very, very nicely painted blade. And there's a nice design as well. And it comes with this sheath. Big hefty sheath, and I'm glad. See, these are the things I love. As I continue to say, man, instead of just giving us like a solid black sheath for the sword, they actually put some paint apps on here, a nice orange to match the figure. Then you got the silver hits right here, and we got a nice gray overall paint job on there, and the blade fits right in there with no problems, no issues. Has a little bit of a there you go. Holds on to it just a little bit, so you actually feel like the little snag in there. So that's cool. And then he has this astronomical gun right here. It's like a Gatling gun, one-handed. We got a pipe or something on the back of here. I don't know how he's holding this joint. I mean, he's a big guy, but this weapon is out of control. Straight from Mars Industries. So we're going to look at the box real quick. We got the Iron Grenadier logo down at the bottom here. We turn it to the side. We got a nice shot of Darklon right there, turning it to the back. This is very dope. I like this shot in the back here. You got Castle Destro in the back right there. You have all the Iron Grenadier bats, the Iron Grenadiers back here. So this is this faction is really dope, man. And I can't wait to see the rest of them. Then over here we got those icons and things like that to go scan the barcode at the bottom, QR code I should say. And that is basically it. As far as Darklon goes, his articulation is pretty much what we expect from Classified so far. We got all pinless joints, double jointed knees, twist at the thighs, elbows, twist at the boot, ankle pivots and swivels, neck 360, no joint issues. When I got him out the box, everything was smooth with the figure. No hindrance with the ab crunch or anything like that. He is, up at the top. There's nothing hindering him from moving around like that. So that is pretty much it for this figure, man. And that looked like he could pretty much hold everything. Got the peg on the back. Let's throw it on there real quick. Fits nice and snug. Nice and snug. Pistol on the back. Let's see. Okay, so we might have a little. Okay, so there's an opening right there. So it might be a little snug trying to get it in there initially. But that should have maybe been a separate piece or put it on the side. There you go. So that's actually really snug in there. So you can actually get it in there. You have to work with it a little bit. Maybe this side wasn't open enough, but worked it through. Again, then we can layer that on top of there and there. And that's pretty much how you have it. And then just for giggles, we'll switch out the head sculpt so you can see what it looks like. See, the sculpt even looks smaller than what it is. So the mask actually gives it a lot more depth. The skull looks like it's kind of small on my end. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe it should have been a little bit bigger. But let's pop that back off. Pop that back on. Like so. There we go. Looks a lot better to me. And then we're going to prop them back up. And there you have it, everyone. I appreciate you guys coming through for another review. This has been a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series figure number 155, Darklon from the Iron Grenadier. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.